Hey Cancers, welcome to You versus Them Tarot for the week. All right, let's go. What's going on with Cancers? This is in the format of You versus Them. Person A, Person B, figure out where you are in the storyline. Person A has changed tracks. Person B has do something different. So both parties are being led to do something different. All right. How does Person A feel about Person B? Wow, okay. What is this? Devil card, okay. What else we got here? Nine of Swords. Seven of Swords. Person B feels the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Wow, both parties are recognizing this situation right now. I don't know if both parties are pointing the fingers towards each other. That's what it kind of feels like. It feels like both parties are looking at this like, see, if there were two devil cards, I feel like both parties would say that about each other. But the Seven of Swords is good enough, okay? The Seven of Swords is about deceptive energy. The devil card is about toxic energy. Both parties are like, ugh, we need to do something different. It may be the dynamic itself has become toxic and it's just like, I don't know how this got here. But I feel like it's more so like you guys, yes, you're realizing it's both it's toxic, but you're probably just blaming the other person for the toxicity. I think person A is more so questioning, how did we get here? How did this happen? And person B is like, I gotta get up out of here. It just feels like this energy of two rams coming together and like, or something, it's two things coming together and being repulsed, right? See, person A, they feel a little confused because they're like, I thought this was something with the Ace of Pentacles coming through here. I thought this was something. I thought we were having a breakthrough or having a moment. And out of nowhere, it just turned into this toxicity. How did this happen? Where did we go wrong? Wow, they have the Ace of Wands with the High Priestess. You guys are mirroring each other so much. I mean, for the sake of this reading, I'm just going to put this in the same position. These two aces, both of you guys are like, we saw the opportunity here, and now it just went to shit. What happened? I'm feeling like, yeah, both of you guys had an epiphany at the same time. You guys had the same epiphany at the same time. Wow. Whoa, this is interesting. I mean, you never see, both parties feeling the same way at the same time. Especially when it comes to, hey, this is toxic and we probably should separate. Both parties are feeling that same thing. There had to have been like maybe an argument or a specific moment where both parties said, okay, this is not good for either one of us. I'm not sure if that's what's happening. Okay. What's the blockage on person A's end? Or what are they feeling to see? Two of Wands coming out with the Nine of Pentacles. I think this person, they want to do some preparing before they separate, if a separation is on the table. All right, so they do have the Two of Wands coming out with the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. They don't want to move too quickly and have any regrets, especially if these are two people who are living together. They kind of want to manifest a new beginning. They want the transition out to be as smooth as possible. They do recognize that that something needs to be done. I feel like person B, they're more impulsive. They just kind of want to just jet. Okay, so what's the blockage for them? Three of Swords coming out with the Ace of Swords. It does seem like person A is a more pensive character. They'll think things through as opposed to person B. Person B feels more fiery and impulsive. But I mean, neither one is right. It's just two different personalities. But I do feel that person B needs to settle down a little bit because they might be quick to blame person A as if person B did nothing wrong. Like they're absolving themselves from any type of pain that was caused here, when it just feels like two people, the combination of these two people is just kind of toxic. Yeah, the King of Swords coming out. They're not seeing too clearly about what they've done in this situation. So yeah. Now they do have this High Priestess on their side, so they might have gotten information like about, or intuitive guidance about person A being toxic, but they might not have been able to accept whatever guidance about themselves, and that probably will come later for them. I think if they had like a little bit of humility here, or a slice of humble pie, and they realized that both parties added to this painful situation, that they probably wouldn't handle this as roughly. I feel like they kind of want to handle things abruptly. They want to move quickly, all right? And for some reason, it doesn't, not saying it doesn't call for it, but it can be handled better. So the advice for person A. So person A, it does seem like both of you guys, person A and person B, both parties recognize, okay, we are toxic for each other. We need to go. Now, I don't know, that doesn't seem like it was a talk yet. Person A is like, okay, let me think of a game plan so I can work this out. Now, that is coming out as a blockage, trying to wait for too much of a game plan on person A's end. Person A, I'm saying all that to say, you have the Page of Wands coming out with the Three of Pentacles. I know that there seems to be a fear of moving too prematurely. All right, just don't go into analysis paralysis here. We have the Moon card coming out. Your intuitive guidance can show you how to move quicker than you think. There we go with that intuitive guidance. I feel like you want to make sure that you're not moving prematurely. You want to make sure that you're not on your ass, especially if you guys are living together. Then it's you might have some real life concerns about where to live, for example, things like that. But that might, instead of taking the baby steps to actually make that plan, it seems as if it might cause you to just hold out and not take any action at all. So don't fall into analysis paralysis, person A. Your intuition can show you how to do this swiftly. You don't have to it doesn't have to be this long. You don't have to wait this situation out until a solution comes along like you think it will, all right? You can move swiftly if you want to, but that's coming down to if you want to. Speaking of, we have the Three of Wands on person B's end. I feel like they are ready to move swiftly, all right? Nine of Cups coming out in reverse. Yeah, this person is doing an about face. They realize like, okay, this is not, it's not really the Nine of Cups dream love that I thought it was. I'm going to go and find my manifestation elsewhere. Let me go and manifest something else. We do have that Judgment card coming out in reverse because I don't feel like they have all the pieces of the puzzle put together yet. Once again, they do have some work to do. Person B is not just person A's fault. You have some things at fault too. Person A is also justified in feeling like person B is toxic. Just like person B is justified in feeling like person A is toxic, okay? I feel like both parties did some wrongdoings, okay? But person B, it just feels like you're not really, you're not seeing that at all. So that's going to be the next step for you, where you're going to have some hard truths to learn about yourself, and then you'll be able to reflect on the situation and see how you showed up as this toxic energy. It's going to be a tough pill to swallow, but it'll be important because it leads to this Page of Cups, which is beautiful. That Page of Cups energy is the energy of opening up and expanding your heart space. Right now, it feels like you don't have any reason. It seems like you don't feel like there's any real reason for you to apologize. We've expressed your love and true love coming through here. It seems as if both parties felt like this was it. That's why they're both feeling bamboozled. So another possibility here, it can just be, it seems like there might have been a moment. There's a clear moment where both parties are like, what? And I feel like maybe you guys both bust out of the honeymoon stage and realize who you guys really were, and now it's like, okay, the illusion is broken, and now it can make or break the situation. You can either move on and leave it there, or you can accept this person for who they are and continue to love them and learn them, right? So, you know, that's up to you guys and the level of commitment. But I feel like the option to stay and work through this is actually here. So we have to do something different and change tracks. Both of you guys have to adjust now with this new information. You guys both learned something new about each other. This shadow energy within you two was hidden for a while, but it was bound to happen, okay? And it's not that hard to accept. Like, you guys both have this toxic energy, and we all do. We all have toxic energy, right? Okay, and we all still have people who love us anyway. So that's the thing. Are you going to be that for each other? Are you going to choose to love each other anyway? Are you both deciding to do that or not? Now, the problem here is that person B, they just, because they're not seeing it in the way that I just explained it, they're seeing it like person A is just a problem and I need to move on to someone else. They're denying themselves of the option of actually working through a connection and building a bond even stronger. If you guys decide, you can continue to grow from this, all right? So it can blossom. And with that Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, it does seem like this was a gift brought to both of you guys. You both recognize this to be true, but maybe because it was a gift brought to you guys, you're just like, you kind of, you know, like when you meet soulmates, you think the world of this connection. You're like, there's no one else like them and blah, blah, blah. But both parties are humans. Yes, they're your soulmate, but they're also humans, okay? So it took a while to get out of that soulmate bubble. That bubble is burst, and now it's a reality. Out of the honeymoon stage into the real deal, nitty gritty love here, okay? Are you two gonna choose to build? Are you two gonna just choose to separate? That's a conversation. What's this person name want to tell person B? I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, okay. Songs remind me of you. That's that spiritual connection there. What's this person B want to tell person A? I don't react when people mention you. I wish I could share my good news with you. Yeah, so there's definitely a split, an argument. Both parties are still thinking about each other, still missing each other, which is natural. I think this can be okay, to be honest. It just seems like it's a rough patch, and it will be a situation that will make this bond if you guys choose to. It does seem like the love is still there. It just seems like both of you guys had the honeymoon bubbles just bursted. That's all, and that's painful, and that's fine. All right. But yeah, it does seem like person A had some sabotage on their end. Person B have some issues on their end too. We all do. What y'all gonna do? All right, that's up to y'all. Yeah, person A, follow your intuition here. Person B, don't be so impulsive about this, okay? You turn it into an ice queen, and it's gonna be a disservice for you. If you keep moving like you didn't do anything wrong here, all right? All right, well, thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Until we meet again next week. Peace.